Okay, so today we're going to use Ample to solve this specific instance of the daily view ABC puzzle. So the first parameter that we have to adjust is the number of rows and columns. In this case, we already have 5 rows and 5 columns, therefore M and N are going to remain 5. And we only have to fill in 3 letters, A, B, and C, so Q is going to be 3. The next parameter that we're going to adjust is T. So in this T parameter, the 1, 2, 3 across the top stands for the letters A, B, and C, and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across our left-hand side here stand for column 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the respective hints. So as you can see in this situation, in column 1, we have the letter C, so that means that it's going to be 1. And then in column 2, we have the letter A, so that corresponding A is going to be 1. And so far down the line, column 3 is 0, column 4 is C, and column 5 is 0. Now we're going to apply the same principle down the left-hand side. Again, the top 1, 2, 3 stands for the letters A, B, and C, and this time the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are going to stand for rows 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so let's start filling these in. So it's on the first row, we have the letter C as our hint. In the second row, we have the letter B as our hint. In the third, it's C again. And here we have B. And lastly, we have an A. Okay, good. Let's remember to keep saving the file as we go along. Now we'll go along the right-hand side. Again, the 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, rows 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So as you can see from the right-hand side, we only have 2 constraints, and they're both B. So there will be a B in this column, and then this one we don't have to change. And lastly, we'll do the same principle for the bottom hints. We got nothing here, we got a B on this column, and a C in the last column. Let's make those changes. Perfect. Now, the last parameter that we have to adjust accounts for the pre-filled cells that we have. So the ones that are 1, 2, and 3 stand for our letters A, B, and C, and the asterisks and asterisks stand for row and column. So wherever there's an A filled in, like there is right here, we need to go to the corresponding row and column of the A section and put a 1 in that column. So in this case, it's row 1, 2, 3, 4, column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll go to row 4, column 5, and replace it with a 1. And as there's no other prefill cells, all these other ones need to be 0. And we'll save that. That's all you have to do to change in the data file. Okay, now that we've modified our data file, let's try to solve the problem using Ample. So once you have installed Ample and have run your application Ample, this is the screen you should be looking at. The first thing we'll do is type option solver in parentheses /cplex. And then remember to always end every statement in Ample with a semicolon. And there we go. The next thing we'll do is reset twice. This is to ensure that there's nothing left in Ample's memory so that when our problems that we're solving brand new. The next thing we're going to do is type model p3t05 mod.txt, and with a semicolon. There we go. Ample loaded the model file in. We'll type data p3t05dat.txt, again, and with a semicolon. And now Ample has loaded the data file. Lastly, we'll just type a simple solve command, and Ample is to use the Cplex solver to solve this problem. In order to see our solution, we'll say display y, again, end with a semicolon. And now Ample is showing us the solution that we need for the problem. Again, the outside 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stand for our kind of like our grid coordinates of a Cartesian grid so that we can find out where we are. And the 1, 2, and 3 are A, B, and C respectively. So in this case, the problem says that in row 1, column 1, we have a C. And in row 1, column 2, we have an A. In row 1, column 3, we have a B. And so forth throughout the puzzle. There you go. Now you should be able to solve any problem. And then just to leave Ample, we just hit exit and end with a semicolon.